here I am in Scotland, where it is a lot cooler than it is down south at the moment. I think London way they've been getting like 33, 34 degrees. Up here it's balmy, I don't know, it's probably about 24. It got up to today. I think at the moment it's probably around about 22. It's a lot cooler, it's quite nice. What the temperature will get down to tonight, I'm not sure. We'll see. But where am I exactly in Scotland? This, well, behind me is the part of the Galloway forest. So I'm in Dumfries, Galloway. The viaduct is the Fleet Viaduct, because the Fleet River just runs up below it down there. I'll go and check that out in a bit. This is pretty much in the middle of nowhere. I had to drive a good 3 or 4 miles, I think, on a single track road that then turns into a dirt road to just get to this point. But I think this might be home for tonight. I've done over 600 miles today. About 630 miles I've driven. Well, not today, in the last 24 hours. I'll tell you a little bit more about why in a minute, but yeah, it's just so peaceful. Yeah, and look, the Landy, my truck, my four-wheeler. It's a Land Rover Discovery 2. I'll show you a little bit of around it. You'll know what they are, but I like it. I am liking it. Quite a few flies around here. Well, apparently you can get to up to this viaduct. So I thought I'd have a climb up and see if I can get a better vantage point. Survey the ground. Or survey the land, I should say. Hey. That's the trike. That's up. Goes just below that mountain there. Wow. Stunning views. And apparently you can access this. I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, but all along there, all that forest has been felled. Pretty much all these forests around here are like plantation. Tell you what a place to live, eh? Yeah, I wouldn't mind living here. Yeah, this is a pretty nice spot actually. Got the sunset there. There's a bench right here. I've got the camera actually sat on at the moment. There's even the little like spot to put a barbecue, like a barbecue stand on this. So that's pretty nice. I'm not going to have a barbecue, but if I wanted I could put my bush stove on there. Yeah, it's good. Stream, like the river, well, it's more of a stream, but the little river's just back there behind me. it's all good. Yeah. Oh, I'm probably not going to cook anything tonight actually, because I've been sort of snacking on the way, all the way up. I'm just going to chill out. In fact, I'm probably going to have a beer. And I'm going to make it cold. One bushcraft beer chiller. Right there. 20-30 minutes. Should be nice and cool. There's a raven. It's just sort of up there on the top of that viaduct. It's calling out, it's really echoing across the valley. Our beer should be nice and cool now. Way to go to drop the sunglasses in the water. It's okay. Not that cool actually. It would have been colder. It's been there for a good while. Promise you, I ain't driving anymore tonight. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, starting to drop cool. And I noticed down by the river some of the some midges are starting to come out. Only a few though. It's not too bad. I know I've heard up in the like further up in the Highlands it's been really bad this year with the midges. This is still classed as the south of Scotland. Lowlands, I think, really. Still beautiful. Been out here with a few friends who used to go come out mountain biking. Go to some of the trail centres around here, like AE, Kerritree, Dalbeattie. I think they were the ones that we did. Yeah. So I always wanted to sort of like come back up here and visit this area anyway again. I know the main plan was to go further up into the western coast out around the Outer Hebrides, the islands. Well, unfortunately it's not going to quite happen this time. Just don't quite have the cash. I was just totting up the receipts that I've spent this week in diesel, and I was like, I mean, to be fair, I've done like 650 miles and spent about £170 in diesel. But yeah, today was certainly did about 200 more, well, about 220 more plus-ish miles than that was actually anticipated on. With my girl not being too well, but no, it's not her fault. She needs to go home, so I took her home. What else am I supposed to do? No, she's my daughter and I love her. So yeah, bit of a slightly odd way around of getting here, but hey ho. I'll try and work out what I'm going to do from here. Where I'm going to go. Do I go a bit further north? Do I go a bit further west and north? Do I go in the complete opposite direction? Do I go east? Go over to the eastern side? It'd be nice to see the west coast though, the northwest coast. I think that's what yeah. Well, it's not the northwest coast, but the west coast of Scotland itself. So yeah, that's what I'll do tomorrow. I'll drive back down this track, head on down to the main road, get some decent Wi-Fi coverage so I can work out exactly where I want to be. Well, not Wi-Fi coverage, phone signal. There is virtually none. I had to go up on top of the viaduct to get my girlfriend and go give her a call. I managed to call her. In terms of internet, it was useless. I like a muppet. I didn't bring a paper map with me. So like a 21st century idiot, relying on technology. I don't like relying on technology. But I have, and I am. It has got me this far, and it has got me here. It has got me here. I mean, this road has this little road that I'm on. This dirt track actually has a postcode, which is amazing. Come up as an unknown road, well, unnamed road, but it has a postcode. Oh, well, morning guys. Oh, I slept in the truck last night. I'm just looking out the window. Well, I just woke up, just like loads of sheep, and yeah, I was surrounded by sheep. The local farmers, so I was just driving his flock through. Oh man. I weren't quick enough for the camera though. I needed to change the battery because the battery was flat. Oh, tell you what, I don't fancy stepping outside because there's just thousands of midges. Or should I say millions of midges. I don't know whether you can see them. No, I can't quite get them out on camera. Oh, it dropped cold. It did actually drop quite cold last night, even in the truck. Oh. So time's 7:30. I'm gonna wake up a bit. I'm gonna come round and I think I'm gonna head down towards the coast and have a little explore. And I need to make up my mind of where I'm gonna go today. In terms of where I'm gonna stay today, should I say tonight? Oh, yeah. So yeah. So yeah, as when I was here yesterday, when I got here yesterday, there were no midges around. There's absolutely scything with them now, so I'm definitely gonna head to the coast. I just stepped out, walked round, brushed myself down a little bit, and it's like boom. Oh, there was one or two in the car. So I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go back down this track and So yeah, so I'm going to head off back down this track. I'm going to head down towards the coast. I think I'll have breakfast down there. It's looking a little bit like rain. Some dark clouds gathering up. So it's going to get a little bumpy here, just a little. Good tip when you're driving on really bumpy roads with a steering wheel: don't have your thumb in like that, especially around the middle, because the steering wheel jumps all over. And yeah, you don't want to. You can end up dislocating your thumbs. So, right, I'll catch you guys in a bit, because there might be someone who will come along on here, and I need to move pretty sharply. And boom. Right, see you guys in a bit. Well, I've pulled up down by the coast. Managed to find this spot. Lovely bay. In fact, I'll show you. I'll just pan the camera around. Lovely. I was actually hoping to be able to drive out down there, because on the map it showed that there was something, but it turns out just to be a footpath. So breakfast time. I was gonna cook it here to do with getting myself a bit more organised. Oh, right, let's tuck in. What a lovely view to be eating your breakfast with. So I've had trucks up there, hot by that house. Had breakfast, thought I'd go for a little wander. There's loads of these ragworm casts. So that's the breather hole. So judging how close they are together, these are, and the size of the cast, these are quite small. I think the tide's coming in. But I wanted to just check out this little rock pool around here. All these, see what's around. Let's have a little explore. Yeah, tide's definitely coming in. A lot of bladderwrack. Some sea lettuce. Big. A big juicy limpet. Winkle. I'll him in the water. I've knocked him off. I actually thought it was just a shell. There's not too many limpets around, but there's not that many rocks, or big rocks, for them to live off. The ones that are, they are pretty big. And that's a big old limpet there. There are a few whelks, not many. But I'm sort of guessing with, you know, there's a village on here, so you know people they will come down here and forage for them. And given how many or how few limpets there are, yeah, I'm not gonna take any. I'll leave them. Just wanted to have a little explore down here before I work out where to next. Oh. It's nice though. It is. All these lovely, you know, these lovely little cottages. Small little Scottish fishing village. Full 360. So yeah, really nice. Nice little spot. Oh well. So I've moved on again. I'm at Kerrytree. It's part of the Forestry Commission, Forest of Galloway. It's a trail centre, mountain bike trail centre. It's a good place. Been here years ago. Did some mountain biking. Did all the red route and some of the black route, I think. So went and had a cup of tea and picked up a few leaflets, including this one that's got a map of the local area, and it tells you some like points of interest. So there's a place called Raiders Road Forest Drive. Think you might have to pay to actually drive down it, I'm not sure, but it's just off the A712, and there's quite a few looks like interesting spots along there, so we'll have a drive up there, check it out, see what the crack is, and yeah, have a bit of fun. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So we've made it onto this track. It actually says to pay and display 2 miles ahead. So yeah, it's quite a fair way just to drive, you know. It might just be worth just driving down here and see. If it's ridiculously expensive, then you know, just turn back and just drive back along here. It's just a nice drive, this, off the beaten track. Massive dust trail up behind me because it's so dry. Yeah, pretty cool. Bit bumpy. In fact, I think I remember riding up here when we were doing the mountain biking. I think this is part of the section. Okay, so I decided to park up, and this be why. Check this out. What a view, eh? Cracking lake. Oh. Beautiful. This forest driveway is quite a long drive. I mean, you can only really do about 20 miles an hour safely. Some bits are a little bit sketchy. I've seen quite a few just mainly cars, or one other four-wheeler Defender that was up behind me. I pulled in and let him pass because I think he wanted to have a bit of fun going a bit faster, but and then I waited for his dust trail to settle down. I thought, you know what, I'll give the low range a go, and I don't think it's ever been used on it because it's locked up. So that's going to be something else to sort out. I'll show you what I mean. So if you're not too familiar with a four-wheel drive and how they sort of work, just move my junk out of the way. Whether it's an automatic like this one or a manual, then you have a second gearbox. This is the transfer box. So this transfers the torque down to a different level. You can torque it up, torque it down, and then pull it to the side, and then that puts it in what is known as low range, where you can select low range or high range depending on what you want to drive. I'll just show you what I mean. So normally what you do is, well, they say it's sort of advisable that you put it into neutral. I have got the handbrake on at the moment, I could take it off, and then you just move it forward into low, or neutral, low, and then across to lock the central differential. But that is going nowhere. I mean, I should be able to go across as well to lock the diff. That ain't happening. Still in neutral. I've moved a few inches. Still not happening. So I just pop it in the drive a minute. Just literally, sometimes just moving the car a couple of inches helps, but now it's locked up. It ain't going anywhere. Slightly annoying. Something I'm going to have to check out when I get back. Popular spot, this. Someone's made a grill out of what looks to be like a dog separator that you stick in the back of the car. So there's one fire there, there's a load of tin foil which I hate to see. And there's another one here. It's got all bits of broken glass and, oh look, a damselfly. Will it settle again? No. Wow. That's stunning. Absolutely beautiful. The views are incredible. This would be a really nice place to camp by the lakeside. It's a fair sized lake, this as well. So I've decided I'm going to stay in this spot tonight. I'm just going to tidy this fire pit up a bit. There's all sorts of junk in here. I mean, Zippo lighter, tin, some sort of bracket. I believe that's from a fishing rod because that's carbon fibre. And the outside. Got a few bits of crap. Yeah, it's off. Somebody's burnt a fishing rod. I hope it was at least busted when this was. I can't find much fuel. There's like a few sticks. I think the ash in here is really deep. Wow, that's a big hornet. Keep my eye on that bugger. Just flown off. Somewhere over the other side of the Land Rover anyway. I just wanted to leave him to it. Don't want to get stung by a hornet. I've not been stung by a hornet, so I don't know what it's like. I've heard what they're like. Apparently it's painful. So, right, as I was saying, there's not much in terms of fuel around here. This fire pit, the ash in here is really deep. So I think pretty much everything that's within a reasonable distance has already been used up. I've just managed to find a few bits and bobs. Literally a few sticks, but there are a couple of decent sized bits of unburnt log that's still bone dry and quite well charred, and that'll take easily. So I've got this here, and I mean that's going to burn in no time whatsoever. And then I've got something like this behind, which I'm just going to add to the pile. That'll burn hot, and then that'll get those two logs going. I can arrange those two logs so that they burn slowly, sort of more steadily, you know, but produce a bit of smoke. And hopefully that'll keep the midges away. They'll come out later on, and probably mosquitoes as well. Now we're being next to the lake, I would have thought there'll be mozzies. So just going to break these up, sort it out. Not much to do really, just chill out. I just wrote an article on my blog, posted that, which is on the patron page. So that's for my patrons. You know, they donate a bit of money. It goes directly into helping, you know, me do these videos. So, you know, if you're a regular viewer, consider it. I would, you know, eventually it'd be nice if I get enough people doing that, then I'll just remove all the adverts that come up. Well, all the ones that I can remove, but I can't at the moment because, you know, it gives me doesn't give me much. It just helps a little bit towards, you know, cost of filming. So like batteries and stuff. I'm gonna need to get a new camera at some point. So it's getting harder to get the batteries for this camera. Because like, you know, a DSLR camera, yeah, it's got a film feature on it, but they're not specifically designed for that. So you know, I hammer batteries. You know, I put one on charge, and I can use a battery. If I'm doing a day's filming, I can go through 2 batteries and put them both on charge again, and then I might use another one for later on if I'm doing any filming. So do chew through some battery power. So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna stay here tonight. That's the thing. So I'm gonna put a beer in the lake. Get that cool. This is set up for, more or less set up for later on. This will take 3 seconds to get going. And I'll have some pasta or noodles, I think, for dinner. There we go. About time. Save that. Whew. Hopefully that'll clear it. Pretty much all my wood. I'm gonna have to use another one of these actually. That's going to burn quite fierce for a short period of time. It'll very quickly die down. I say hopefully those 2 logs that I put on there, they're going to be what give me the longer lasting flame. Once they get going. Oh. Yeah, this is pretty amazing. And it has worked, it has cleared all the midges.